Well, good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Scott Manning coming to you from my home here in Columbus. I want to thank all my loyal viewers for tuning out there in YouTube land tonight. I'm just glad to have everybody here, and I got all the news and notes. I'm just going to jump right into it. Michael Sam still remains on the St. Louis Rams roster as he survives the first round of cuts after the team made the necessary moves to get to the league maximum of 75 players. To reach that number, the Rams made four moves Tuesday afternoon, including placing quarterback Sam Bradford and center Demetrius Romney on injured reserve. St. Louis also released safety Matt Daniels and defensive end Sammy Brown. Michael Sam made it through the first round of cuts. It is of surprise after he posted two sacks against the Cleveland Browns on Saturday night. However, the Rams will have to cut down to 53 players by 4 p.m. Sunday afternoon. So we'll see what happens from there. I think Michael Sam has a bright future in the National Football League, to be honest. As for the reigning Super Bowl champions, well, let's just say they're in a little bit of hot water. The Seattle Seahawks and coach Pete Carroll have been collectively been fined $300,000 according to sources, and will lose two double practices in 2015 as ruled by Commissioner Roger Goodell for violating no contact rules that govern the NFL team's off-season practices. Carroll's fine was at least $100,000, and the Seahawks organization got docked $200,000. While the team will lose at least two minicamp practices next season because it had excessive practices contact between players during a June 18th practice per source. The NFL confirmed the loss of two practices, but said the team will be allowed one practice session on the final day of its minicamps. So that's where things stand as far as the reigning Super Bowl champions go. They've been fined $300,000. I hope you guys really are proud of yourselves. Not a good way to start off a season when you're trying to defend your Super Bowl crown. Well, we'll see what happens down the road. We'll see how everything goes from there. Here's what's going on with the Kevin Love situation. The Kevin Love's phone rang shortly after he learned that LeBron James was signing with the Cleveland Cavaliers. His own future became clear. Love made it known to the Minnesota Timberwolves after his conversation with James last month that Cleveland was where he wanted to be. He wanted to be traded. That allowed the Cavs to make a strong trade offer that included Andrew Wiggins, Anthony Bennett, and a 2015 first-round draft pick. As soon as a deal was struck, and Love said later in an extended interview, "I am committed to the team and committed to a long-term and to the end goal of winning a championship. It is a risk that the Cavs are willing to take. They had been after Love aggressively for months and made it a major priority after James urged them to sweeten the deal, sweeten trade offers after he signed last month." So we'll see what happens with the Kevin Love situation. I hope Love can do something good. I hope we can get the Cavs back in the playoffs. I would love to see them win a world championship. That would be something great to see. Now, I got the baseball scores, and I got I got playoff wild card races, and I got division races. I'll get to all that. I'm gonna lay it all out for you. So I'm gonna try to explain it the best I can here. So don't just kind of pay attention to me if you can, because I got a lot. There's some things I need to talk about. The Phillies beat the Nationals tonight 4-3. Pittsburgh beat St. Louis tonight 5-2. The Mets were winners tonight over the Braves 3-2. The Red Sox beat the Blue Jays tonight 11-7 in extra innings. That was an 11-inning affair tonight. Baltimore beat Tampa Bay 4-2. The Cubs shut out the Reds 3-0 tonight. Houston beat Oakland 4-2. Kansas City beat Minnesota 2-1. Detroit beat the Yankees 5-2. The Indians beat the White Sox tonight 8-6. That was a 10-inning affair. The Dodgers beat the Diamondbacks 9-5. The Angels beat the Marlins 8-2. Seattle beat Texas 5-0. San Diego beat Milwaukee 4-1. And San Francisco beat Colorado. And we almost had a no-hitter in San Francisco. So that's where we stand right now as far as the baseball scores go. Now we got division standings and wild card races and division races. I'm just going to lay it all out for you. The Nationals lead the Braves by 7.5. Out in the National League Central, Milwaukee leads St. Louis by a game and a half. And out west, the Dodgers lead the Giants by 5. In the American League East, Baltimore leads by 7 over the Yankees. Kansas City leads Detroit by a game and a half. And out west, the Angels lead Oakland by 1 game. And here is the wild card races up to the bowl. In the American League, Oakland and Seattle have the 2 wild card playoff spots. Detroit is only a half game out. The Yankees are right there in contention with 3.5 games out. And the Cleveland Indians have I'm going to put the Indians down because they have an outside chance of getting in. They're only 4.5 games out of the second wild card spot. So we'll see what happens down the road. maybe Cleveland will get into the playoffs. It's an outside possibility, so I'm not going to get my hopes up. I'm going to try to be optimistic, but we'll have to wait and see how it all folds out because we're going into September here in a few days. So a lot of things can happen in September, and before you know it, we're going to be talking October baseball. So we'll see what happens as far as division races in the American League. But if you're looking for division battles, folks, you might as well look at the American League Central and the National League Central. Because right now, in the National League Central, Kansas City has a lead by a game and a half. Detroit's just on the outside looking in. Can the Tigers get a wild card spot, or can they take the lead back from Kansas City into the division? We'll have to wait and see what happens. Now, as the National League goes, here's what it looks like right now up to the moment, as far as in the wild card race. St. Louis and San Francisco, as of right now, have the 2 wild card spots. But Atlanta and Pittsburgh are right in striking distance. Folks, I'm just going to come out here and say it. We've got a 3-team race for the National League Central. That's the division you need to watch. Milwaukee has a game and a half lead over St. Louis, but Pittsburgh, don't count them out. I think they could come out of nowhere. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize later, but I'm telling you, we're going to have a 3-team race for the National League Central. That's going to be the division to watch. It may come off, in the way it looks right now, it may come down to the final day of the season. So we'll have to wait and see what happens from there. And basically, that's where everything stands right now in baseball. And we'll have to wait and see what happens going into September. But on a personal note tonight, I got to say congratulations to South Korea for winning the Little League World Series on Sunday. And also to the Jackie Robinson West All-Stars of Chicago for winning the U.S. title. All you guys, you kids out in Chicago, you have nothing to hang your heads on. I am proud of you. You did a fantastic job. I know you guys in South Korea, which is a little better on Sunday, you guys did your best. And you have nothing to hang your heads about. And my congratulations to you. And I'm proud of you. And you guys did a fantastic job. So, I'm proud of you kids. Little League World Series is over another year. Congratulations to South Korea for winning it all. You guys, you kids out there, you deserved it. But also to the Jackie Robinson West All-Stars of Chicago, you did a fantastic job yourself. My hats off to you, and you guys did a great job. And finally tonight, I have an opinion. I'm going to give you folks a chance to participate in an opinion question. I'm going to try something new, maybe to get some of you guys involved. I'm going to let you guys have a say. I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm going to keep it simple just to kind of get started and kind of what we're looking for. And it is as follows. You know what the college football season's starting up here in full swing here in a few weeks, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens. We'll wait and see what happens. So here's my question. What is your favorite college sports mascot? I'm going to start it out. Personally, my favorite, I like Brutus Buckeye. I think he's a wonderful mascot. However, my all-time favorite mascot would have to be Uga of the University of Georgia. That beautiful looking dog. Oh man, that is a gorgeous dog, man. And I love Uga. That's all I got to say. I'm an SEC redneck. I'm an Ohio State fan through and through. But I'm not afraid to admit it. I am an SEC redneck on the side. So all in all, my favorite mascot is Uga of the University of Georgia, the most beautiful looking dog you'll ever see. So, with that in mind, I want to thank all my loyal viewers for tuning in. Just drop me if you have any questions, or you want to have a comment, or if you have your own opinion what your favorite college mascot is. Drop me a line. I would love to hear from you. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Google Plus. I'm on Twitter, and I am on Facebook. I want to thank all my loyal viewers for tuning in. So until tomorrow night, I'll be back tomorrow night to keep you up to date on what's going to happen in playoff races in baseball, and I'll have a new opinion question for you. And I would love to hear from you. So until tomorrow night, this is Scott Manning saying good night, good luck, and thank you. And I thank you.